Hey y'all, so I want to come and talk to you a little bit today about shadow work. Y'all do the work, and you're like, what the hell does do the work mean? Shadow work is another way, or a fancy way, or a coined way of saying basically to do your inner healing work, healing childhood wounds, healing past wounds, healing things that you don't want people to see. This is subconscious healing. A lot of times it's really for you to work on the things that you have hidden because they show up in every facet of what you do or who you become or how you become. It's really a lighthouse. It's a starting point of where it is that you need to do healing and where it is you need to nurture yourself more and where you need to shift the narrative so that that old soundtrack doesn't play in your present world. So for example, if you had issues in the past with people pleasing, it may show up in your adulthood as you not knowing how to say no, you not knowing how to set a boundary. What happens is we take these childhood or these past traumas or circumstances that had an effect on us so profoundly that we keep it and we hide it. It made us feel bad, it made us feel away, and now we have that as the soundtrack of who we say that we need to be because that was the experience that we've attached to work. When you're doing your inner healing, it's simply a way to literally look at where you are, look at the stories that you've been telling yourself that may not be true, those narratives that say I have to say yes to everybody, that I have to put myself last, that I can't survive on my own, or I have to be in unhealthy relationships for the sake of saying I have somebody. Whatever those narratives are, your shadow work healing addresses that so that it doesn't show up and manifest in your future connections or in your present experiences. So when people say do the work, do the shadow work, essentially it is sitting with yourself, working with you, figuring out what needs to change, what stays the same, what narrative, what is the new narrative, what is the new story that you want to have for you. So I want to encourage you to sit with yourself and really assess where you are and assess the things that have played a part in the narrative that you tell yourself today. If you struggle with boundaries, look to see where it started. When was the first time you had a moment where you felt there was a shift? If you struggle in relationships, where was the part that you felt, or that moment where you felt unsafe to be yourself, to engage or to get close or to be vulnerable with someone? Just share this because I want you to be encouraged to know that shadow work is not this horrible thing that's going to tell you that you're a bad person and that you're horrible, because you're an amazing person and you have amazing gifts to share with the world. But it can be magical once you're on the other side. So I hope that helps. Again, I don't know who needed to hear it, but I am here to share it, and I hope you have a great day.